Why is he allowing these things to happen? Right? Because there was a certain group of people that were blessed with the sword. Right? Blessed with the sword to rule for a given time. And we're here to tell you that time is slowly coming to the end. Hey, Isaiah 69. Real quick. What's up, brother?
This is Isaiah chapter 6. All right, in verse 9. It says, and he said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand.
I said Isaiah, I meant second Ezra. I'm sorry, brother. It's like it. It's like it.
That's a good one too, right there.
Yeah, it is a good one.
You talking about you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans? So he told the prophets to go out and look, turn back from your wicked ways, man, because the days are evil. You got it, Benai.
Let's get to 69.
All right, this is second Ezra chapter 6. All right, in verse 9 it says, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
That's right. Esau is the end of the world. Who is Esau? Edom. The majority of you so-called white people. You're the end of the world. Look at the plight of the world. And where plight means a sad state. Right? Right? Who's ruling this current system right now? Right? Starting with the small hatters. Right, the people over there that's called themselves Jewish, right? Well, it's Esau Edom, and with his rulership, he's totally polluting all aspects of life, bro. Right? Right? All aspects. He's polluting relationship between man and women. Right? Yep. He's polluting these children. Right? He's destroying other various nations that doesn't fall out to his hegemony. That word hegemony means his cultural dominance. Right? Who's allowing all these things? Go ahead.
This is Job 9:24, and it reads, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
That's right. So it's a rhetorical question, right? The wicked covers the face of the earth. What does it say?
It says the earth, Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
Right. He covers the faces of the judges thereof. Man. Right. He told us that we're niggas, that we're inferior, intelligently speaking. Right. He called the northern tribe illegals and lazy, right? And the whole world believes that, bro. Meanwhile, this guy is doing all this madness on the face of the earth, starting with the small hatters, right? Bombing people indiscriminately, right? And then make a song about it. The brother posted in the chat. You had these small hatters. Made a song saying we bombed Iran and joking about it, joking about tyranny. Who's doing that on the face of the earth? Esau Edom, the so-called white race, man. He's been doing it for a long time, and these other nations they're gonna become tired of this place, and they're gonna rise up against it, bro. Yep. And this could be the starting point of these nations calling themselves strong, as it says in Joel, was it the 3rd chapter? Right? People are getting tired of this place. Okay? And it's starting with a group of people. There's people over there that have those small hats. That's in the land of Israel. Right? Calling themselves Yehuda. Right. Okay? And Ashkenazi Jews. Okay? Those people. Y'all had something to say, y'all locked and loaded. Y'all have anything? Go ahead.
You got it? I got this real quick. This is First Maccabees 3:48, and laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen has sought to paint the likeness of their images. That's why he just read in the book of Job 9:24, the earth was given to the hand of the wicked. They weren't going around defacing all the real images of the Lord's people, the statues. You took so-called white Jesus and made his ass. When you took the real power of the Bible and turned him white with long stringy hair and blue eyes. That all. What's that term you always? Damn.
Iconoclasm?
Yeah, iconoclasm, but damn, man. It's the term that these crackers be using to kind of put Jake in subjective.
Stockholm syndrome?
It's the word.
Pseudoscience?
No. Damn, man. So they got the so-called white image up, and Jake look at it.
Caste system?
A caste system, but it's another one, man. You be saying, oh, god damn it, man. I can't remember. But Esau set their image up to make himself look like he's the Most High, and our people bow down to that image, man. It keeps our people in like a prison mind state. Don't look at the Bible and find out who the real power is and what he look like, man. Esau use that as a weapon. So he go around paint these images thinking he's like God and shit, when he's not, man. He's just human flesh, and the Lord put this man in power to do these things because the Lord gonna take him out of power, you know? That was it.
Anybody else had that Job? Jeremiah 49.
So Revelation 17 and 16, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate.
That's right, which is NATO.
Yep.
That's going into NATO. Now, a good chapter that's a precept to this chapter right here is Revelation the beast, which is Rome, right? Really, you can say Rome, it's a continuation that is NATO and EU, which started by the Greeks, by the Romans, right? Continued by the British, and it's going to end with the Russians. All that is basically the system of white supremacy.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think of. White supremacy. Yeah. Shit.
It's a 2 words.
I know, right?
And white supremacy can be synonymous with the image of the beast.
Yeah.
Okay? Right? So these various nations that have been set up by white supremacy, they're going to end up hating this place here. This place is synonymous with the great horde written about in Revelation, the 17th chapter. Okay? Because she is laid down with many nations. Right?
It says, thou it shall make her desolate and naked, it shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. For the Most High, verse 17, for the Most High hath put in their hearts to fulfill his will, and to agree, and to give their kingdom unto a beast, until the words of the Most High shall be fulfilled.
That's right. So, and the Most High is going to fulfill this place being destroyed by basically geopolitics, right? Geopolitics and these various chess moves that's being made, right? To where this place is going to be seen in an evil point of view, if you will, man, by these various nations, by different players of NATO and EU. And it's starting with who? It's starting with those small headers over there. The guys that got their country in 1948. Right, the 1948ers. Right? Because America is essentially back in that place. Israel is nothing but a proxy army of America. America funds the various military ventures of Israel. And that's becoming more apparent with the situation with Iran. Right? And more nations are starting to look at this place and discuss. Like, you really are harboring these fucking demons.
Right.
And that's going to lead, that could possibly lead to a bigger war. This ain't our first rodeo up here. We done seen this so many times, wars, rumors of wars, right? But this one feels different. It feels different. Just because of the disgust of various people in Babylon, how much more so for other nations? People are getting tired of this place, bro. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 5 and 20. Because what you're going into is Esau Edom spreading his virus, man, which he calls democracy, man. We know democracy is evil as fuck. This is Isaiah 5 and 20, and it reads, "Woe unto him that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter." Because we know Esau Edom, all right, he has that snake tongue. Whatever word that comes out of his mouth, as it says in I believe that's Psalms 55 and 21, his words were smoother than butter. That's how he deceived the nations, man. All these false promises. He will renege on you, man. All these peace treaties that he signed, hey, they don't hold up.
Right. Like what he did with Iran. That's a beautiful example that he said that. Hey, the day before the attack on Iran happened, they were scheduled to have a meeting with that top commander in Iran to discuss a nuclear treaty, right? And the very guy who was basically heading the negotiation was assassinated. By who? Bro. By the smart headers over there, bro. Right? And this is the same lie that these people have been using for decades. There's a video, I did a video today. There's videos of this guy, Benjamin Netanyahu, lying about the Iran making nuclear weapons dating back to 1992.
I know, right?
So they've been saying this since 1992. The same fucking lie, bro. And that same lie was used to bomb innocent people, bro. Well, nobody's innocent, but you know, you catch my drift.
Yeah.
Not to digress too much. Now, bomb those people over there, right? That's shameful, bro. That's dishonorable. And this could possibly lead to a bigger conflict. Okay?
Oh, shit.
We know that the MOTB has to come first, according to what the Apostle Tahar said, right? But this could be, the MOTB could be right around the corner. Okay? But we see that prophecy is bearing true. The least of them should draw them out. Esau, Edom, the least of the tribe of Edom will draw them out, which is who? Amalek, which is those the fake Jewish people. Okay, they're going to draw this place out to war. Okay, what? Israel is in a forefront war right now. They're fighting Iran. They're fighting Gaza. They're fighting Yemen. I forget who else they're fighting. There's so many damn people they fight.
Yeah.
Right.
But
They bombed
was it Lebanon too?
Lebanon. Yeah. They're all over the place.
So they're in the full front war right now. And that lets you know that prophecy is reigning true. The least of them to draw them out. Jeremiah 40, 49 and 20.
Oh, where's that?
You got it, Manon?
Now you got it. Go ahead.
Jeremiah chapter 49 and verse 20, it says,
The least of them.
The least of them?
Yeah.
against Edom, and his purpose that he had purposed against the inhabitants of Teman.
Right.
Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them.
Right. Which links linking up to what Isaiah 39, right? How Israel, that land is going to be destroyed.
Yep.
You know, and that's starting with who? That's starting with those smart headers over there. That's and that shows you there's going to be a bigger conflict. Now, could this be it? Could this lead to that great war? Right? It's possible. We have to see though.
Yep.
This could be another situation to where the Lord allows Esau to kick more ass.
Right.
You know, and we, people just gotta just take it on the chin.
Remember last year they did the same shit.
Yeah.
The same two countries, same shit. It just died down a little bit, so to speak.
Right.
Same shit.
Right.
I got something.
Okay.
This is Matthew 24:6. Because when we're talking about rumors of wars, right? A rumor is something that you heard but may not necessarily be true, right? But so you have to watch it and see how it goes. We don't know if this is going to lead to World War III, right? But it's talk. It's on the lips of everyone in the world. They never talked about this before. But now you have people say, World War III? Is it possible?
Yep.
This is Matthew 24:6, saying, ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Because the world depicts World War III as being the end. Well, we know this is the beginning of sorrows. You know, we're seeing all these things that's happening around the world, man. And again, this is the culmination of what? Prophecies. When we talk about prophecies, we're letting you know what the Lord has declared, all right, is going to happen. We're just the mouthpiece of Yahweh Shem Shai. It's not our doing. We have no power to enforce the prophecy. Rather, we just utter the words before it happens. Let you know that what? The Most High Yahweh Shem Shai is doing all these things because He told you that these things will come to pass. You got it.
That's right.
And he told the men to go out on the highways and byways to tell them that, you know. So that was it.
You got something else? You got something else?
But Ezekiel 35:2, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against